In deze aflevering van Danny's Wereld gaan we het hebben over de jungle in Calais. How long have you been staying here?
Maybe 5.5 months.
5.5 months?
Yeah, we are staying here. We don't have anything. We don't have house, we don't have anything. We don't have any protect. Life is miserable here.
Heel veel van de jongeren die hier zitten nu op dit moment, die willen gewoon een oversteek maken naar Engeland. En dat is vaak levensgevaarlijk.
لابد ان نصل هيك يعني انا ما في حد بودي نفسه على الموت.
Nee.
لكن بحاول بقدر الامكان بقدر ما استطيع اني انا اصل هنا.
Recently, when the death of a person happened here,
A few days ago, huh? Yeah, a few days ago, yeah.
He got crushed because he tried to get in between the cab and the trailer, and the angle he was at, he got his head crushed.
Comments hieronder alsjeblieft. En nu dat je er toch bent, abonneer ook op het kanaal. انتوا قديش عمركم؟
أنا عمري 17.
21 سنه.
21 سنة. وانتوا حابين تروحوا لإنجلترا؟
ايوه.
إن شاء الله.
ليش لإنجلترا؟ ليش؟ خبروني يا ناس.
هم يقولوا يعني هناك بنلقى الأمان الكافي.
مين يقول لك هيك أشياء؟
لا كل الناس نحن بنسمع عندنا ناس يعني وصلوا هناك يقولوا لنا يعني أفضل هناك. مش هنا في مرات عنصرية. هناك ما في كلام زي ده.
مش خايفان انت لما تروح على انجلترا وتوصل بانجلترا وتقول انا يعني كنت اموت حتى اجي لهون وجيت هون وهذه هي البلد؟ مش خايفان هذا يصير؟
والله يعني في احتمال، ايوه في احتمال، بس يعني هنا الناس بتنام على الشوارع، هناك ما في كلام زي. انا هنا بنام على تحت المطر، تحت البرد، تحت كل الظروف القاسية. هناك أنا ما بنام في الشارع. لابد أن نصل هيك يعني أنا ما في حد بودي نفسه على الموت.
لا.
لكن بحاول بقدر الإمكان بقدر ما أستطيع إني أنا أصل هنا.
How long have you been staying here?
Maybe 5.5 months.
5.5 months?
Yeah, we are staying here. We don't have anything. We don't have house, we don't have anything. We don't have any protect. Life is miserable here.
Why is the UK like the promised land, like the dreamland for everybody here?
It's UK.
But who tells you like there's like that's the promised land? Where did you hear it?
A lot of people. Our friends, our brothers,
And what do they do in England?
they live our life. They live our dream. They can protect themselves. The government can protect them. And they have a good life and good work.
And what is protect for you? What is that? What does that mean?
I'm in my country, I'm threatened by kill, you know? But the government will protect me in UK.
What do you do here? Because I see a lot of food here.
So it's another organization that takes care of food. We were just sorting some clothes and some NFI, like non-food items, and also a bit of food items, to provide an emergency response in real emergency case, most of the time by night. For example, for the people who were blowing in the channel and came back with the rescue services.
There is no services provided for them the most of the time. No shelter, no first assistance. Sometimes the ambulance come, and so we're trying to give, as Marguerite said, first aid like water, reflecting blanket, something to eat, and also dry clothes.
But some people that are watching now may say, you know, you helping these people with food and blankets and clothes, it will make more other people who want to go to UK come to Calais so that they can also, you know, because you're going to help them anyway. The government is not helping them. You guys are going to help them. So let's go to Calais because these two very wonderful ladies will help us.
I think the Like it's really a non-question, because the people, if they want to come to Europe, are looking for refuge. And if they're coming to Calais, it means they didn't find any refuge. They will not come to Calais because we give some cans of red kidney beans. Like, of course not. If the people want to come because they feel a bit welcomed, it's like maybe we just do what we should do. It means welcome people.
انت قديش عمرك؟
أنا 22.
22 سنة. وانت قديش لك في كلا ساكن؟
4 شهور.
4 شهور. انتوا قاعدين هون لانه شاحنات هنيك ورا مزبوط؟
ايوه.
وكم مرة جربت تروح بالشاحنة؟
والله أكثر من 10 12 مرة.
Do you speak English? A little. Where are you from? Ukraine. You drive the trucks? These guys want to jump on the trucks. Do you they want to go to England?
Migranti.
Yeah.
Catastrofa.
Catastrofa. Why?
Trailer. Catastrofa. English, British, Duan.
Yes.
If 2000 funta.
Yeah.
No, oi.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yes. لكن أنا تكلمت هلا مع الشوفير، هو بيسوق الشاحنة. هو قال يعني هذا الشباب بيعملوا لنا مشاكل كثير، لأنه إذا البوليس شافهم في الشاحنة تبعها حيصير عندي مشكلة كبيرة.
طبعا هو دي هنا مجبورين، يعني مجبورين نطلع من هنا. لا خلونا نقعد في فرنسا، لا خلونا نقعد في إيطاليا، ما خلونا نقعد في أي حتة هنا. مثلا أنت تقدم
Are you worried about the people who wants to jump in your truck?
It's always a problem, especially here.
Have you caught anybody in your truck?
Yes. Had them under the axles.
Whoa.
I've had them inside the trailer. I've had them up in the back of the wind kit.
Wow.
Top of the trailer. Had them everywhere.
Where do they hang?
The main axles run across like that there.
Whoa.
They just lie across them.
Really?
In England, they've been found on the motorway, lying dead, because they've come off the train and then the speed's got going, the road's bumpy, they've just come tossed out the back. Recently, when the death of a person happened here.
A few days ago, huh? Yeah, a few days ago, yeah.
He got crushed because he tried to get in between the cab and the trailer, and the angle he was at, he got his head crushed.
Oh, man.
You know, when this is happening, there's nothing being done. Like, I understand they can't arrest everybody, but like, when it comes to safety of them and safety of us, there should be more done. It's maybe not as big as what it was when the jungle was going, but again, spread right up the coast, and they're just getting transited all through Europe.
Yeah. Look, they're trying to get in the truck. Look. They open the truck.
There's a perfect example. We're standing speaking about it, you know what I mean? And then drivers get out, say something. A lot of them have got knives, because they've got knives for their own protection. Between here and Marseille, some truck driver had his wife in the car, had his wife in the vehicle, and he got out because there was a disturbance at the trailer, and when he got out, he got stabbed to death. She witnessed him getting killed in front of her. So there's these problems too.
Well, this is not the right one, so they're closing it back.
I went to see what's on the load to see if there's anything looks like it's gone to the UK.
Hij rent meteen naar zijn vrachtwagen om het op slot te doen. What will happen to you as a driver if somebody gets caught in your truck?
If you cross into the English side, when it's the passport control, then there's a massive problem.
You have massive problems.
€2,000 fine each person. Drivers, they were sympathetic to a certain degree, but now I think people's getting a bit fed up.
Nou ja, het is 9 uur precies en de politie staat hier nu bij het kamp waar wij waren. En wat zij gaan doen is de tenten en alle plastic waar mensen gebruiken om onder te schuilen als het regent of als het koud is 's nachts weg te halen. En op die manier maakt ze het hier voor die mensen zo onprettig dat ze hopen dat ze uit zichzelf weggaan.
Messieurs, s'il vous plaît, vous restez à l'extérieur.
We're a camera team. Why can I
Even if, non,
Why
vous
not?
restez à l'extérieur. Vous êtes sur un démantèlement sur une propriété privée.
But we are going that way.
Vous quittez le secteur. s'il vous
But
plaît.
why? Why can't we film what's
Vous
happening there?
restez à l'extérieur. Vous êtes sur une propriété privée.
But this is...
Restez à l'extérieur.
Ze willen gewoon niet dat je dit filmt. Want kijk, daar zijn de agenten.
L'extérieur, c'est là.
Allemaal de
Vous quittez le chemin.
de tenten aan het
Vous restez
weghalen.
à l'extérieur, messieurs.
Why will the police not let us go there, you think?
Because they want to hide everything they do.
But why do they still do it? I mean, why don't they take the people also away from here?
It's part of the harassment policy of the state.
Harassment.
To avoid people to settle and try and start a daily routine here.
But they allow them to have water and eat and food?
Yeah, because La Vie Active is an association mandated by the state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's paid by the state.
Oh,
just
okay.
to, let the civilians know that, yeah, they are helping migrants, which is not the case because people have to choose between having water or the breakfast or keep their tents.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why it's at the same time. Otherwise, it could come like during the afternoon or earlier.
So they do them at both times, so
Exactly.
that you're here and then they take your tent away.
Exactly. So that they have the excuse that it's abundant, even though it's not.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Bonjour messieurs.
Hello.
Vous êtes sur une propriété privée. Je vais vous inviter à la quitter.
Why cannot we film what's happening here?
Non. Maintenant, vous quittez le secteur, s'il vous plaît.
But why don't you want us to film?
Vous êtes sur une propriété privée. Et vous comprenez très bien. Merci monsieur. Donc, on va vous raccompagner jusqu'au portail là-bas.
Avancez s'il vous plaît là-bas.
This is the...
Non, là-bas, privé, ici.
No. Ja, de pers is gewoon nergens bij welkom. Ze houden het op privéterrein. Are there also some drivers that might be in on it, like making some money because the smugglers will try to, find ways to smuggle people into England?
Oh, obviously, a lot of Eastern European drivers have been at it at a time because they had low wages, bad conditions, and then all of a sudden they get the chance of making maybe £10,000–15,000 cash in the hand when they get to England. So obviously they're going to do it. It's a money-making racket, and that's the problem too. There's an incentive of money behind it.
Everybody wants to go to England.
But it's not the English that's employing them as cheap labour. This is the problem. It's people has had a lifestyle and understood they've had nothing and came up. Well, they now have established businesses and stuff. They think, we're not going to be paying minimum wage. We need some cheap labour. So then they'll give them a room. They'll maybe put 8, 9 of them in a room and work them back-to-back shifts. So the ones are getting out of the bed and then the ones are getting into the bed.
Just like they're doing in Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Yes,
Same thing.
Exactly the same. And what they'll do is they'll pay them £30 a day. And they're thinking to themselves, 7 days, £30. Well, then it takes them a while to realise they're being abused. You know what I mean? Because they could obviously get more. But
Maybe
they're illegal, so it's difficult for them to obtain papers and stuff. So £30 a day is a big win for them when they've been sitting in France getting nothing for the last year. There's loads of reasons why this is happening. It's not just a French problem. It's a British problem too. It's a UK problem.
They should, tell these people what's going to happen there.
Well, see, everybody's under the illusion that it's a land of milk and honey, and all the right wingers are going on about, we want to do this with them and send them back because they're taking all our money, but they don't get no money. If they arrive in the UK and they give themselves up and say, right, I've arrived here, I'm a war-torn country, they don't get no money. They get something like £16 a week. And it's like a basic thing for like toothpaste and washing facilities while they are kept in a housed accommodation and they have to return back and back and back, maybe take 2-3 years to process papers. But they're not getting no money.
That's what they think, actually. The promised land is England. That's what they think.
But they think they're going to go and they're going to go into like the social security office and sign on the dotted line, and all of a sudden they're going to get £200 a week for doing nothing. It's not happening. That's not the way it is. It's been missold to them.
Wat voor overlast ervaart u hier nou allemaal?
Les problématiques qu'on rencontre, c'est que finalement, ce sont des gens qui n'ont pas la même culture que la nôtre. Donc de ce fait, chez eux, ils n'ont pas, entre guillemets, parce que là, c'est beaucoup des gens d'Afrique qui passent. Actuellement, on a beaucoup de gens d'Afrique qui n'ont pas du tout la même culture que nous au niveau de la culture hygiénique, tout ça, et ils jettent leurs détritus un peu partout. Parce que vous voyez, ici, on est confronté encore à un autre problème, c'est qu'ici, on habite Calais. Alors ici, c'est Calais. Et là, vous voyez, ces pauvres gens, ils sont sur Marques, qui est une autre commune. C'est-à-dire que Calais, la commune de Calais, il y a la commune de Marques. La commune de Marques, pour les avoir interpellés plusieurs fois, la commune de Marques, ils ne veulent pas... Ouais, voilà.
Oh, kijk. Ze geeft haar gewoon een kinderwagen. Kijk, dat is de vrouw dus van uw man. Ze rent weer naar huis om iets te halen voor ze. Uw vrouw rent nu net naar buiten en ze geeft die mensen een kinderwagen. Waarom doet ze dat?
Si vous voulez, c'est pas du fait de votre venue, c'est simplement parce que si vous voulez, on a vu la petite passer sur une valise, c'est quand même pas normal. Si vous voulez, donc c'est simplement parce qu'on avait ça dans le garage. Alors vous savez, malheureusement dans notre société occidentale, aujourd'hui on dit qu'il faut recycler. C'est-à-dire qu'au moins, bon, ben, même si ça dure une journée, la petite sera dans un confort sommaire, mais tout au moins un confort. Je pense que quand on est un homme, on a de l'humanité. Si on n'a pas d'humanité, eh ben, on va dans d'autres pays. Bon, en tous les cas, la France est une grande terre d'accueil, même au même titre que certains pays européens. Je dis bien certains pays parce qu'il y en a qui sont loin d'être accueillants. Et la France est une terre d'asile. C'est le problème de l'Europe parce que finalement, l'Europe, certains pays sont assez laxistes, c'est-à-dire que bon, du fait que le flux migratoire est simplement un flux de passage, mais nous, on subit, si vous voulez, une frontière. On subit malheureusement une frontière qui va au-delà de nous. Alors, pour un pays qui est l'Angleterre, qui est un pays qui est sorti de l'Europe, qui refuse l'Europe, mais finalement qui a fait miroiter à plusieurs milliers de gens comme quoi chez eux c'était l'Eldorado. Mais c'est ça qui est dommage, quoi. C'est que finalement on subit finalement le problème de l'Angleterre.
Vond je deze aflevering nou interessant? Hier een paar kijktips van de redactie en vergeet niet te abonneren.